Now, when it comes to turning us men on, we are literally a light switch. Isn't it interesting how a light switch in this context actually kind of looks a little bit like a Now, there's a myth out there that says that men are only visual creatures when it comes to turning us on. But the truth is, we can get turned on just as much by what it is that we hear and feel. And when you use all these senses, it's much more potent and much more emotional. So here are 3 subtle ways to turn a man on fast. Hey there, Adam Littleton from lovestrategies.com, where we help successful single women get out there and attract long-lasting love and do it with a proven strategy. And let me show you exactly how it is that you can turn us guys on and do a little bit of strategy. Number 1 is through what I call the lingering touches. The power of touch is incredible. A simple touch can communicate so many different types of emotions, just a myriad of emotions, from affection to desire. But it's the lingering touches, the hand that just rests a little bit longer on his arm, or the fingers that kind of trace his back subtly, that can send shivers down a man's spine. These touches can serve as that just intimate reminders of your presence and can intensify the emotional connections in ways that maybe he's never experienced before. So when you're with a guy the next time and you want to start building that connection, or you want to ensure that you don't get stuck in the friend zone and build that romantic intimacy with him, be the person to take that step forward, give him that green light signal, and it can just be holding that lingering touch just for a second longer. And oh my God, he's going to look down and be like, oh, I see what you're doing. Boom. Number 2 is using a softer, more feminine voice tonality. Humans are hardwired to respond to different tonalities in pitch. A change in pitch, rhythm, or volume can convey different emotions and intentions. See what I just tried to do there? When used purposely, a woman's voice can be that potent tool in just expressing interest and creating that incredible allure. Now, while a confident and assertive voice kind of has its place, sometimes its softer and more feminine tone can be incredibly attractive to us guys. It conveys that warmth, that intimacy, that vulnerability, making a man feel just trusted and valued. It kind of helps us feel a little bit more like a man and step into our masculinity, which is something you are probably attracted to in a man. And using a soft and subtle feminine voice is not about being weak. It's about showcasing a different, equally powerful side of femininity. I'll tell you this. Feminine energy is the most powerful energy throughout the dating process. And number 3, change what I call the dominance dynamic. If you are always the submissive in the relationship, then try it out for an evening or a time when you're sleeping together. Try being more dominant. You see, relationships are kind of that dance of give and take. And if you've always played that more kind of like submissive role in the relationship, shaking things up and switching to the dominant side can actually give you that kind of tantalizing twist in the relationship. Or on the other hand, if you're always the more dominant person in the relationship, changing the dynamic to being a little bit more submissive is, once again, it's going to be changing the dominance dynamic. And so for most of you women, it's going to be moving into the dominant just for an evening or for an experience, taking charge, whether it's like planning a surprise or a date or being more assertive in intimate situations. You know what I'm talking about. It can be a really refreshing change. So remember, it's not about power. It's about exploring different types of dynamics in your relationship. So I want to crowdsource from all the beautiful women in our community. I want to hear from you. What have you found to turn a man on that's not something visual? It's something emotional, something that he feels, hears, or experiences from you. Leave a comment right there below. And also, if you are ready to explore and attract a long-term, committed, healthy relationship, I want to show you the 5 simple strategies to making a man commit to you and only you. We have this available as a seminar. It's completely free. It's at hecommits.com. It's only going to be available for a short period of time longer. So check it out, hecommits.com. It's such a pleasure to be able to talk about this type of stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you, you beautiful lady, next week. Bye-bye.